like so exhausted, and my husband's like, "Are you sure? Like, you don't want to just like rest?" And I was like, "I have to go. I'm so excited."
I have to go, and you just take him by the shoulders and shake him with like a "Let me get LaCroix," and I just went live, so I really messed this up. I love that. That makes me feel so good, though. Baby. Okay, and I'm back. And we're live. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or watching on something else. Ooh. I do have people watching. Cool. Welcome to the channel. I'm MessyB20. This is my channel. Guys, it's gonna be a hot mess today. This is my channel. We play a lot of Pathfinder and Dungeons and Dragons. This is our homebrew campaign today. The Sellen River heist. No, not heist. That's a different day. It's the Sellen River murder on the Sellen River arc. Oh my god. Whatever. And then every other Sunday is our Strength 1000 campaigns that takes place in a magical school inspired by African folklore and mythology. Definitely check that one out. It's so fun. And then every other Saturday is my D&D Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign. We did that yesterday. Definitely check out the VODs. And that's always a hoot and a holler. Have other streamers on that as well. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. The question of the day, I do not have one. Even though I was searching for it. Does anyone have a question of the day?
What if we all just like give our guesses? Like, we have not like really interacted with any of these characters, just off the cuff guess of who did it. We don't even know what they did, but who did it.
Okay, let's do that. Let me introduce some of the suspects. Okay, so we have, well, of something we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen though. But if there were to be a murderer on this ship, I don't know. Let's go over who it might be. So we have Daddy Perp, a gnome who's obsessed with purple, who I may or may not have taken from the Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign.
So it can't be him.
So there's Argyle Chartreuse, who is probably going to be a self-insert character. And you haven't met him yet, so I'm going to keep that a little mysterious. Samantha Brimstone, public relations for the 7th layer of hell, trying to work her way up, career woman, currently representing a Chelaxian fighter who's trying to be the youngest Hell Knight ever to be created, and the first Hell Knight who is also an Aasimar, or whatever it's called in Pathfinder lore, I forget. Lord Dijon, you don't really know about him. He's an elf, high-ranking in a elven country's military. You don't know why he would be on this riverboat, and why he's so anxious whenever he's around Mr. F. Oh, one second, I need to find it.
Mr. F.
Be ready to hear that sound a lot, and be ready for it to repeat itself for whatever reason. Let's see. We have Portia Elaine Ivory, who is the automaton bodyguard for
Mr. F.
Mr. F, who seems to be linked to many of our other passengers on this ship for whichever reasons, whichever mysterious reasons. And then we have Captain J Mousefriend, a kind rat folk captain of this ship, who has been forced to relinquish his captain's quarters to Mr. F in order to secure the bag. And we have all of our intrepid heroes here, who are also supplying security, because the Sellen River is host to a lot of pirates, a lot of vagrants, because it is one of the main rivers connecting many different countries in the world of Galarian, and thus a really good target to steal some things. So with that, can you guys tell me a little more about your character and who you think would be up to no good on this ship?
I'll go first. I'm Sam. I play Seven, a android monster hunter who's made enemies, I think, with like 4 out of 5 of these people are in the first 5 minutes that I've been on the boat. And I'm suspicious of Mousefriend. You know, he's too clean. Too clean.
Okay.
He doesn't have a color.
Well, the art that Brian generously provided on the Discord is blue.
Oh. But his name doesn't tell us anything about his blueness.
I tried putting J in there as in like Blue Jay, but then I realized he was a mouse, and I'm like, wow, I really fucked this up. So, my B.
Yeah.
I'll go next. I am the Kirby, and I play Brina Rockstone. She's a barbarian librarian. She is a dwarf. She has encountered Mr. F in the past and did not like him.
Mr. F.
But, just, me, based on, I don't know, nothing, I'm going to say Lord Dijon. Dijon is the one that is up to no good.
Ooh, you're just calling it out.
I'm just calling somebody out. This is a shot in the dark.
I'm Grant. I play Malingu, the Konrasu fighter. I would have to say that little purple dude, I don't like him. Like, he makes weird faces and then disappears out of nowhere. Like, I'm shady. Shady.
I just love these reasons. Victory Bell, I think you're the last one.
I am Victory Bell. I play Agent Kitsune Molder. A Kitsune witch. Shadow witch, I guess. I have a familiar, Wormy Scully. And I think it's gotta be Ivory. You know, you always gotta do. It's always the butler that did it. The bodyguard. They're good spies and assassins because they're always, not seen.
Oh, so Brian, who do you think did it?
I think.
Yep.
I think it was Bove who did it. Cause where is she? No, they told me that they wouldn't be able to make it. So, no shade, Michael, if you're watching. I think they're doing like a nonprofit thing today, like Bunnies in the Bayou or something like that.
That's very nice. Oh, is that today?
I think so, or next week.
That's usually in April. That's usually. Why are they doing everything so early now?
I don't know. I've never been there. I've never done it.
That is not a nonprofit. That is definitely a circuit party.
Oh, it's a circuit party? It's okay. Well, they're on the circuit. They're on the circuit. So you guys are all, you guys have been introduced to this riverboat, and you're just going down the Sellen River at a, relaxed pace, and you're able... a leisurely pace, and you're able to go around the ship, talk to the NPCs, get some food, rest. It's gonna play out kind of in vignettes like how we did last session. So if you wanted to do a downtime activity like learn a spell or craft something, train a skill, any of the downtime activities like listed, you can do that as well. Just let me know what you wanted to do. Yeah. Let's go. You are on the first day of the Sellen River ship. You've set up your cots. What cots do you guys want to take up, by the way?
I think I'm already at my cot.
Malingu is going... Oops. Go ahead.
I'm going to cot A1. I'll just say that quick. There you go.
I'm going to do A2. Or one of the... Sure. Whatever.
Yeah. I would assume Malingo doesn't need a cot. Malingo needs to sunbathe.
I'm taking the one behind these stairs over here, but I can't move my character.
Oh no. What's that?
There's like a wall.
Unless someone else
You'll probably have to just go around.
Yeah, you have to place them in front of it and then go up. So let's see. I'm gonna say Beauvais is in this cot. Ah! Oh, just select a different token that's not part of that group that you're moving around.
Oh.
Okay.
I was gonna put myself in C2.
Okay. Oh, on the other side of the stairs. How suspicious.
So you can... No, that sounds smart. That's a good way to... Yeah.
Cute.
We're gonna have pillow fights and talk about...
I got like a creepy vibe from the devil lady, so I'm gonna bunk down with Mulder to keep an eye on her.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, there was a whole
I'm totally
there.
into her.
Didn't she get thrown off the ship?
No, Seven got thrown off the ship from Portia. Yep. Portia Elaine. Portia Elaine.
Yeah. Okay, that's another character?
You get it? You get it? Portia Elaine. Portia Lane. Get it? Porcelain?
I don't.
Oh!
It's less funny when I have to explain it. I thought I was so slick when I
got it.
Thank you. Thank you. I just want my hard work to be noted. All right. So we had like our first day thing, and
I want to head up.
Okay.
I want to head up to the front deck.
For sure. Do you want to have like a Titanic moment?
I do want a Titanic. I want the sun, basically. So I think I'm trying to sun myself for like the early morn. Out. Oh, good lord.
As you go out there, you see that Lord Dijon is standing there, right next to the railing, looking out to where across the river that we're going down. Flanked on either side of you of the river is vast forests. You see a mountain in the distance. The cause of different pigeons fluttering about. And you remember nestled in your little rock hole, your little rock hole is your titmouse eggs that you found while wandering in the woods, walking children in nature.
Walking children in nature.
Absolutely. Do you say anything to Lord Dijon?
look at him and I say, gorgeous day for the sun.
He doesn't say anything to you. Do you want to do an animal handling or nature check for your birds?
All right, I think we'll do nature.
Give me a roll. Give me a roll.
I'm trying and it's not working.
Oh no. Let me try for you.
Like when I select my
oh wait, I think it might be. Let's see. Is this a pop out? Okay, no. You got a 12 when I rolled, but let me do a let me remigrate and see if that helps, because that has helped previous times. So with that 12, as you're sunning yourself, and when you sun yourself, your interactions with the sun is completely different than like other plant forms, because you are part plant. And other like living beings who derive like nutrients and stuff. You have like an almost like magical interaction where you radiate healing light. And that definitely helps out in raising or incubating these chicks. So you know what? You can roll with advantage.
Oh, okay.
You feel the
18.
You hear amongst like the of the riverboat going down the river, you hear a little and you look down in that tight little rock hole of yours and you see a beak poking out from one of your eggs.
Aww.
And it continues more and more, and you see the first of your titmouses hatch. It's a little baby bird.
So now I need to find Wormy?
I guess, yeah, if you want to feed them Wormy. Let's see. And I'm also gonna put one second. I just remembered I need to make a little Ralphie and Spencer, because they're on the boat as well. But yeah, what do you name this chick? It's it's brand new. It doesn't have any feathers on. It's still looking like a little fetus as it continues to peck itself out.
We'll call it Kiko.
Hell yeah.
So cute.
Welcome to the world, Kiko.
Absolutely. They are now in the you can now see them in the character list, Kiko. Let's see. And then you see that Lord Dijon is staring at you after you radiated such positive energy from the sun, you converting that. And he says to you, "What are you really?"
I gently turn over to him and I say, I am rock, I am earth, and we bring light.
And he walks away.
As he should.
But yeah, congratulations on the hatching. You're a parent. You're a parent. Does Malingu have parents? It's kind of weird, like with the Crush lore. So I'm gonna just like, we can build it out together. As we go along. So I'll just like ask these questions. Did you have, when you were hatched or grown in the like Kunrasu Crush somewhere in the Mwangi Expanse, did you have like a mentor, or were you just like thrown into the world, into that society, and with just the idea that you needed to serve Jerishal?
I think it was just grown into it. Kind of like something that was sprouted from the earth rather than it be like a set of parents, which I think is why I'm like continually looking for others like me, because I was always this like outsider weird in the society that I grew up in. So I wouldn't say that they're parents or anything like that. I think I'm just decided that like the area that I was in wasn't what I wanted.
Very crystal gems.
I mean, they're both rocks. Oh, we have a little amethyst on our hands. Oh, I love souvenirs. These kind of thoughts kind of fill your head as you're looking at this new little baby of yours.
Baby.
Your baby birthday. And Kiko, and they just go.
So, I think I'm gonna reach down and like scratch off some of the moss on my roots or something, just to give them like a little something to eat. Because I'm gonna need to figure this out.
Yeah, they kind of struggle with it. It's not really something that they eat. They definitely, with that nature check, I'm gonna allow you to know that they need to be like have regurgitated stuff into them. Like they need someone to chew up their food.
You're gonna have to mama bird these birds.
Issue though, Malingu doesn't have a mouth.
Okay, we're gonna have to mama bird your birds.
Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna be asking Seven to do this.
I love how you asked Seven and not Spencer, a literal bird person.
I completely forgot about that.
It's canon, we gotta...
It would be an honor.
So I'm assuming you go back down to like the cargo ship to show off your new baby bird.
Of course.
How does everyone else react to this?
I'm just like, oh. Like overcome with emotion. It's adorable.
I'm excited as well. Seven, I have to ask you to do something.
Anything.
I don't have a mouth to feed them. So would you do me a favor and chew up some food?
I've seen this in the woods a lot. I've got this. And I'll just like start like chewing on a pancake from my backpack.
I was really hoping that your hand would turn into a blender and just like magic bullet it.
I just have like a blender attached. Like, oh yeah, absolutely.
This is what people do, right?
It's a shame that Malingu doesn't have Boogang anymore, because then he could have just like. Oh my gosh.
I'll take some like chewed up pancake out of my mouth and like try to like give it to the birds.
Ralphie watches this all go down horrified, Ralphie the corgi. But Spencer goes, from a Nat Geo documentary he watched, he goes, the nature of life. What a beautiful thing. And as he says, his beak is like up and he's like dead-eyed, but a little like twinkle in his eye and a tear like runs.
Aww.
And now your first little baby bird is fed.
Yay!
It squawks a little.
I ask Seven for a little bit more pancake and like roll it up in a leaf.
Just
Yeah. I gently pack it up and like tuck it away somewhere so that the baby bird starts screaming again. I can just like squirt some in his mouth. I'm gonna need that daily, by the way.
You got it.
Oh my god, I love that. The nature of life, humanity.
Seven, now also a wet nurse.
What is it, like a doula, kind of? Who's, I guess a wet nurse.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
it's a
think
wet
of, like,
nurse.
the assistant or a patient advocate type person for that. But yeah, oh, how exciting! Ooh! All right, so who wants to do the next thing? Who wants to do the next little exploration vignette? Do you want to find out a little bit more about within this like crazy cast of characters? Do you want to do something on the side? Like,
Rena is like so happy for this little bird moment, and you know she is like, this is a moment. So she's gonna go find Ale to celebrate. That's her goal, and I think she wants to go to she announces, she's like, hey y'all, this is a cause for celebration. We have a little bird friend. I'm gonna try to go find some ale. I think I'm gonna go try to the fine dining room because that's probably where the good shit is, and this deserves good shit. So
absolutely.
I like her style.
Absolutely. 1 second. So you go over to the first class dining room later in the day, and I'm gonna drag you there. Does anyone go with her?
Oh, I would go with her as well.
Yeah, we can say everyone goes with.
yeah.
Going
Yeah, I'll go.
Instead of me going, yeah, we're gonna go like fine dining.
Yeah, this is the time that we're all kind of just doing stuff.
What?
Oh,
Just
look
so
at us
I
floating.
remember.
Oh.
What was our specific job again? Like, what are we supposed to be doing? Not that.
We're just protecting
just,
the ship.
like-
Security.
Okay. I feel like we had a specific like, you have to do this. Anyways.
Yes, but you're right. You guys are doing security, and once you go into the fine dining room, you see a cast of characters there. It's kind of in the evening. You see Daddy Perp in his own table. Obviously, you guys are in your own table, and the dish of the day today is ribs. And you look over at this like rib table, and they're very undercooked. They're so bloody. You think you saw Captain Mouse Friend like put them into where he puts the coal and like cook them on like a grill in there. But he has so much he needs to do. I mean, he needs to pilot the ship too, so he was like running around, so he didn't give much time. And you see Samantha Brimstone poking at it with like a barbecue a two-pronged barbecue thing. She's like, oh, these are so bloody, exactly how I like them. And she like tears it off, and like blood drips from her, and like her teeth are not like human teeth, they're more like teeth of like a shark or a leech. And she just chews through like the flesh, and she's like, do you guys like your meat raw?
No, that's incredibly dangerous.
I guess it could be. Oh, what were you gonna say, Mulder?
Oh, I was asking if it was pork or beef.
I don't know. I usually dine on humanoids, so it's all a wash for me everywhere else, but...
Is this humanoid?
And she brings over her plate and sits next to Lord Dijon, who is very flustered. Do an insight check on this, though, actually, before I give any more information.
that a perception check?
Yes, a perception, my bad. I wish they had insight.
Yeah.
That's 23, how fitting. So Seven, you notice that Lord Dijon. Oh, Rena! Wow. So you guys see different things. Seven, you see Lord Dijon. He carries a really immaculate elven longbow with him at all times. And when she sits down next to him, he kind of puts his fingers near where his arrows are located. It's kind of like a side, like hip pocket. And he kind of like dangles his fingers there, almost like he's ready to shoot at any point. Mulder, you're watching Samantha in like a different way. You said that you liked her, and so you're kind of watching her with like admiration and like girl boss goals, I guess, possibly. And she sits next to him, she is totally at ease and excited, and she looks at like sweat dripping down his brow and kind of smirks. Rena, you notice all of these things, and you're noticing how they're interacting, and you definitely pick up on like I imagine that you would typically try to pick up on like romantic vibes or like putting on those aspersions, but you're noticing like this is definitely could be an enemies to lovers situation, but they're still in the enemies phase, a deep enemies phase. And Samantha goes, "So, Lord Dijon, it's really interesting to find you on this type of ship. I mean, wouldn't you go on, I don't know, one of the elven fleets that you command?" And he goes, "It's none of your business. That doesn't concern you." She's like, and she leans in, she goes, "Oh, but I think it would be a concerning thing knowing that one of the biggest movers and shakers in, oh, I'm forgetting the name again, in Arcs is on the same ship as one of the head lieutenants of the elven army of Kionin. I mean, what a small world, am I right?" And he goes, "Yeah, I guess I guess you would be right. It's a small world. It's just, I wanted to be modest in these travels." She goes, "Modest with a fancy bow and beautiful outfit like that? I would just imagine that this could be a clandestine meeting." And he goes, "Enough!" And he stands up and he walks out. And you know what? Thick Kirby, with that really good perception, you realize that the two-pronged little barbecue fork is missing. And he...
Was the one... Yeah, okay.
What's little purple man doing? Can I roll an insight check on him?
With your perception, because I kind of did the perception for like the general situation, you looked at him and he was just sitting there like, and he like, when you were looking at him, he reached his little hand into into like a jam jar and just smeared it over his lips and then licked it off. And then you were distracted by everything that was going down. And then you look back and he's just still there. Doing the same thing, smearing the jam over his lips and then licking it off on repeat. It's like his face is the toast for the jam, and he.
So he can't be the bad guy because I used to do this when I was a kid. All the time.
No!
I would just on my
I'm gonna
lips,
go-
like lip balm, and then I would just like lick it off.
That's different. That's different. It's different to be like, oh.
Is the purple guy doing it like at us?
Yeah.
No, he's like staring off into
Doing it
space.
indiscriminate.
But the way he's doing it, it's not like he's doing it like. It's not like he's doing it like, you know, fierce. He's doing it literally like. Purple.
I'm gonna go talk to him. I'm gonna go talk to him.
While he's doing that, is there booze in this place?
Oh yeah, there's some like casks and stuff, but it's kind of like mid-grade, like nothing for like a connoisseur such as yourself would really get excited about. There's no Lisa Vanderpump wine.
Oh.
Only like there's skinny girls.
There you go.
Okay.
There's the plug.
It's fine. Rena, though she does like some Lisa Vanderpump wine, maybe. She's just looking for whatever. So she'll go over there and grab a bunch.
For sure. Yeah, as you're doing it, Malinku walks over to Daddy Perp.
I sit down next to him and I say, "That's a very interesting way to feed yourself. I've come into the possession of a small bird. Would you mind?" And Malingu holds out a leaf. "Would you mind spitting into this leaf for me?"
Oh my god, that's amazing.
He like hovers over, and he nods. He agrees, and he hovers over. It goes. And just hawks a loogie that just slowly descends into it, but it's pure purple. So he quickly puts out his small little gnomish hand underneath it and puts it back in his mouth. Too purple. Too purple. Oh, sorry. Too purple. Must keep.
Just the thought of that is just like.
Thank you anyway.
Yes. Very sorry. It's too purple. I must keep. But he reaches into his ear and like digs around and pulls it out. And he's like, "How about these? Not purple.
Sure.
You can have." And he just smears it against the leaf. Your globe, your eye. What is inside of it?
Nothing purple.
He leaps and tries to enter into it. Do a dexterity saving throw, please. Or a reflex check. A reflex check. Yeah!
13.
So do you want him to go into your orb, or do you want him not to do that? Do you want to assist, or no?
I barely catch him, but he's gonna hit his head on it. It's hard. It's
Okay.
glass. Like it's a crystal.
Okay, for
Like,
sure. Because sometimes we played with it, like things getting into the crystal and stuff. So I don't know if this was in like its gelatinous form or you hardened it.
Oh, I would say it would be hardened because that means so much would get in there. That
Oh yeah.
No.
Nasty shit.
No.
So he bounces off into it, and he's like, "Why would you? Why?"
And Malingu turns it all purple, and he's like, "You're never gonna get this purple." And walks off.
He flips the table and walks out. He goes,
I feel like
"Fuck
Rena was
you!"
I feel like Rena was getting the ale and then like stopped and watched this whole thing happen because she's like, like from the smear. I mean, I guess we probably all were because that was the whole
Malingu turns
thing.
back and he's like, "The guy tried to jump into my face."
You got a little purple smear right there.
Oh my gosh, what a piece of work he must be. Oh, he's definitely going to the demon side of hell. I can't.
What side are you from?
Oh, I'm a devil, sweetie. Here's my card. Did I give you a card yet? You're Rena Rockstone, right?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I am. And you're Samantha
Brimstone.
Brimstone.
Oh.
In the flesh and the fire.
And the Brimstone?
And the brimstone. Oh, so what brings you on this ship?
We're running security.
Running security. Ooh. I'm surprised that that little robot upstairs isn't enough for this whole ship, but I guess she's predisposed, or whatever the word may be.
You're talking about me, I'm here.
No, you're an
I think you're talking about
android. Oh, sweetie.
You're talking about porcelain. Porcelain, Elaine.
Yeah, I'm talking about that cute other robot up there. No, you're all fleshy and weird. I don't know. What are you?
You know a lot about
Automatons are overrated.
I guess.
What is Portia Lane
Severely
supposed to be
overrated.
doing?
Oh, she's protecting that a handsome bald man that you seen earlier. I don't really
Are you
want to
talking
say his
about
name, but
Mr. S.
do you know? I think your
What is
family
he?
knows him. Isn't that right?
How do you know that?
Well, I don't want to be spilling all your family's tea, but let's just say we've been coordinating a lot. How are you doing with finding all those books, by the way?
Honestly, really great. She takes like a huge swig. Really great. Making lots of progress.
Do a deception check for me.
I'm like hoping so. Yes, I'm so excited. It's a -1. Yes! Sorry.
She goes,
Because you want it to be bad.
I want it to be bad. Rita's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
awful
yeah.
at this. She's like,
Oh.
I'm doing so good.
If you guys want to take a critical fail on anything, you will get a hero point. By the way, I'm gonna throw that out there. If you want to take a crit
Complication.
fail, a complication, you could definitely get a hero point.
Good to know. Yeah, Rita's like, oh, really good. Super great. I am making lots of progress on reading them.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, you know, I love your self-esteem. Truly. I mean, what... Kudos.
And I love your face.
I mean, my body, probably. I mean, that's what everyone does. And my excellent ability to make a deal.
She's got
Yeah.
good reading skills.
I have great reading skills. I know how to write up a contract.
You know, reading is fundamental.
Reading is fundamental, darling. But, all joking aside, I really hope the best in your endeavors in finding those books, because I believe you're the Rockstone's final champion. Have you heard?
I have heard. Yes.
Oh, so you know about the serial killer going around hunting Rockstones, right?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
well-
why. That's why I'm with these folks, and that's definitely something I've heard of.
Oh.
Again, Rita's like, it's obvious. She is like, I don't know what's happening. Oh no.
Well, it's good to know.
Is this related to that thing? That happened with my uncle. That thing.
Oh,
happened to him.
absolutely, probably.
Oh, okay.
But
So, how do you know my family? Just curious, because.
Oh, I'm working with them on a really big project. It's really big. It's definitely gonna earn me a promotion, let's say. You know, I'm a career gal, gotta climb that corporate ladder. After this, I'm gonna be on the 4th layer of hell.
Oh wow! congratulations for profiting off my family's tragedies, but you know, I guess that's part of.
Oh, sweetie, you got it all mixed up. I'm helping your family. They've enlisted my aid.
Who?
Why, your mother and your father, of course. I shouldn't be saying anymore. It's obvious to me that you're out of the loop here. So, and it's kind of important business. World.
Well done.
I don't know if it's world saving or world ending business, but
with them, sometimes you never know.
That's right.
Rena just like chugs an entire, like it's full, it's like frothing over the top, and she chugs it, and she's like, I'm gonna go read in a corner really quick. she pulls out one of the books though. She has one of the books and is like, it's not smut, it's the one of the like the other books or whatever. And she's like,
wait, you already wait, which book?
No. Do I have? No, I'm trying to find them. Sorry, I don't have them. You're right.
Not yet.
She pulls out a smart-looking book that's in like what languages do I know? It's in Elven. She pulls out an Elven book and is like.
And she walks over to the table that you guys are all at. She sits down. She's like, "You were so interesting, especially you two." And she looks over at Malingu and Mulder. She's like, "Who gave you that word?" And Mulder, Scully whispers in your ear, but he doesn't know how to whisper. Like, "Don't tell her anything."
I won't, because I don't know anything.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't know anything either. So, and she's like, "So you don't know?" And then
I'll look at her and be like, I have no clue. No. But you know everything, it seems. So how come you don't know?
mean, I got my hands in a few pies, let's say. I'm just curious. I always want to know where people get their power from. But you don't know.
No cultist pies?
What?
No cultist pies, by chance?
No. But what? So you've never interacted with your patron?
Not yet. I think I'm trying to get there. It's a maze, you know?
It's terrible when your patron makes you do things that you don't necessarily want to do, or gate things with a maze or other puzzles. But that's why working with a devil can be so much more satisfying.
I just want to step closer to Mulder. Like, I'm very, very protective of Mulder in this situation. This lady's giving off vibes, and I don't like it.
I was thinking the opposite direction, and I was thinking you should be protecting Rena. So Mulder is thinking she needs to protect Rena.
There's like this like protection.
Yeah.
Like
protection circle.
Girls
helping.
You know, they can sign a deal with the devil. I mean, do you have a guardian to sign for you?
This kid's already died once. We don't need to do this.
Oh, how interesting. When you died, what did you see?
Darkness. I saw my friends. But that's it. But I do have guardians assigned for me. The Pathfinder Society.
What a bunch of bullshit. Pathfinder Society. Fly in my ointment. Constantly.
Oh, they saved me though.
Did they though? And with what cost? You're working for them now, right?
Well, everyone's gotta have a job that they can find fulfillment in. You're working for people.
Yes, but I get so many good powers from it. It's delectable. And I get to torture as many people as I want.
Oh. Well, I mean, it seems like you're working to be your own girl boss, and I'm trying to work and maybe be my own girl boss.
And that's why we should really help each other. I mean, you could get your powers from me and I'll always be there. Just watch. When we go to Absalom, I'll show you my other client who's very successful from Chillax.
Your warrior?
So successful, none of us have ever heard of her.
Well, everyone else has heard. You will hear of her, and she will be world famous. Just
Absolutely.
watch. Just watch. Little android girl, just watch. She stands up and she goes, and if you'll excuse me, I have some pots to stir. Bye. And she disappears in like a burst of flame.
Apparates away.
I don't like her.
I know, she knows too
I
much.
don't like her.
Yeah.
That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
It's full of secrets. The curls of her hair is buoyed by the souls of the damned.
Oh. Can just while Rena's reading in the corner, can she do like maybe like a society check type thing to recall any sort of information that maybe she's had about a serial killer that are hunting rockstones, or any sort of like is that something you can do?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can try that.
Maybe society.
Yeah, it could be society, but so in Pathfinder, the more specific the skill, the easier it is to pass. So for this, I would recommend Dwarven Subculture.
I would say Dwarven Subculture was the other thing I was looking at. Okay. All right. Just trying to. She's just trying to figure out if there's someone that she would suspect.
Well, I mean, so with that role and what we've learned so far, you make a connection that your uncle, as it's confirmed by this, untrustworthy narrator, that he was killed by this.
About yourself?
I'm talking to yes, but Samantha Brimstone.
Yes.
That Samantha Brimstone said that he was killed by the serial killer, and you learned from the Hammer that he was killed by your cousin Kelly, his daughter.
Or supposedly.
Allegedly. From what you've gathered.
Okay.
But why would Kelly do this?
Why would Kelly do this?
I mean, as you described her, she was the apple in the Rockstone's eyes. So it's strange that she would be the one to kill him. What changed?
Power.
Power and control.
Okay.
Cool.
That actually was kind of what I was trying to figure out, if that connection made sense.
Oh, it makes perfect sense. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You guys eat. I'm gonna do a rest for you guys. Oh wait, I have to do it. Okay.
So just the fork is gone?
The barbecue fork is gone.
Okay. With a fork. What about that jar of jam? Is that one of our weapons too?
Weapons? What weapons? For
what?
what?
With a jam in the kitchen.
That'd be a good cross. To be like, Daddy Jam's Jam. Killed. But no, you don't notice the jam here anymore. So then we go into nighttime. Where would you guys be during the night? Getting ready for bed, and remember that you have to be protecting the ship.
Yeah, I was thinking since we have to protect the ship, I think, what are we doing? Kind of, what do they call it? Shifts?
I don't know. Are you?
Should we be doing that? Should we be doing our job?
Rounds. Every hour of the ship, he goes and does rounds. He doesn't go into anyone's rooms. He's patrolling the hallways. What would that be? A
perception? Because you're not really investigating if you're not going to open anything.
Well, yeah, but you can't really like just open people's doors for the fun of it. You know what I mean? Like you're just like those are considered private places. Like hotel security doesn't just come and open your door in the hotel.
Yeah.
But if you're in the lobby, like they're seen. If you're in the restaurant, they're seen. If you're in common areas, they're seen.
Like hallways.
Yeah, I think he was just doing a
Yeah.
cursory glance, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do perception.
Okay.
You see, in the nighttime, you're doing your rounds, and you see, you find at one point Ralphie and Spencer making out, on the like, the front of the ship, and they go like, oh, it's just you, okay, and then. They know you're not gonna. They get a vibe that you're not gonna judge, and they also do like the Titanic thing and stuff like that. But you also see floating around a vampire.
Oh.
And they go, oh, hello.
That was one of them. It was the guy that
Mr.
they were
F?
bringing in the coffin.
Oh, right.
No, not
Is that
Mr.
Mr.
F.
F though?
Who?
Mr. F.
No, this person is decked out in all green. Let me put some lights on.
Mr. Chartreuse?
Yeah, Argyle Chartreuse. Goes, oh, hello there! Very nice to meet you! And he floats over.
As well, sir.
What's your name? I've never met you before.
I am Malingu. I am a Kanrasu.
Oh.
And you are?
I am Argyle Chartreuse. A vampire human. I guess vampire,
nice.
human. I don't know where the line starts. And I'm a vampire, and he like does a little circle in the air.
How are they feeding you on this trip?
Oh, well, I feed myself. You see, look, and he takes out a blood orange, and he goes, "Abracadabra!" And the orange turns into a ball of flesh. And then he like puts his fangs in it and goes and then throws it out. And so, you see? I don't know why all vampires don't do that.
Very cool.
And you can learn more. And he takes out a book. He has like a backpack. He takes out a book. And my self-help guide. Argyle Chartreuse's Guide to Modern Vampirism. And in the bottom, there's a subtitle like, you don't need to be a villain anymore!
Very interesting.
Do you know any vampires?
guy.
Do you know any vampires that need this?
I unfortunately no.
Oh,
I do not.
fuck, okay.
There is a devil that could probably use it though.
Oh! There's a devil? A devil? You know a devil? Ooh.
There's a devil on the ship, sir.
He like really considers, like, you see him considering something. No, that's a very bad idea, actually. A very bad idea. But what brings you on this shit?
I'm running security. If you see anything, you should let me know.
Well, see something, say something. I'll use one of my spells that listed in my book. Do you know anyone who likes spells, at least? Learning spells?
I
know people who
know
like
a sorceress, yes, a witch.
Oh, show me! I might have a customer. You see, I'm going to Absalom to compete in the Region of Steel Fist Tournament 7 just to promote my new book.
Oh, I'm also going to compete.
Oh, he like looks you up and down. He's just like, what do you do? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm a champion. I fight for the betterment of society.
Okay, so you're not in the spellcasting tournament. Good. This isn't a conflict of interest then. Show me! I want to sell my first book!
Do I know where Mulder is at the time? Like, are they still in the dining room?
I am stuck in the dining room.
Oh, where do you guys want me to place you in this night scene?
I don't know. I'll go back up on top for now. I assume that's where everyone
Are you
else
doing
is.
rounds with me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can do rounds with me.
And then
Is that
Seven
him?
and Rena,
Oh, he's
are
so
you
cool
doing
looking.
rounds at a different place? At a different level?
Yeah, put Rena on one of the levels.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll like partner up with Rena.
Yeah.
Save the numbers.
Yeah. Especially with all the weird stuff happening.
Oh, this weird mysterious stuff. Ooh la la.
True dad.
Yeah, so Mulder, you're with Malingu.
Are you just
trying to sell you a book.
participating in the tournament to essentially advertise?
Oh yes, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I'm just gonna, go on stage, speak my truth, and then jump in the water.
Okay. Well,
There's water
I think
involved?
I think I will have to. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm performing in this thing as well. Who knows?
Oh.
Tied into this.
He's like holding his book and he's like, let's make a deal right now then. If we are fighting against each other, we're not actually gonna hurt each other, but we're gonna make it look really cool. And then you could win.
Oh, okay. Maybe I can make it look real cool by using some of those spells that you talked about in your book.
Well, the thing is, all my spells in here aren't for battle. They're just for making your life really easy. Like,
And
who
make it
needs
look
a
really
delivery
cool.
service when you could conjure things and, finding the remote or stuff like that. And then a lot of self-esteem, positive affirmations.
Oh, okay. Well, I would like to look at the book. I will buy a book, and I know someone who also likes books. So now, who got someone buying 2 books?
Oh, things are coming up, chartreuse!
Oh, I get it, because that's a green color, and money is green, I think, in this world.
No, it's gold. Gold, pretty much. I mean, if you leave out a copper coin for a while, it'll get green.
Those get green, yeah. Is that how much it costs, a copper coin?
No, I have to try to make a living. Let's see. I didn't think about a price. Oh, 50 silver.
No, you're worth.
I got. I'm rummaging through my pockets.
Maybe
and
1
everything,
gold. How
but-
about 1 gold? 2 gold?
Wait, why'd you just up the price? You up the price?
I don't know how to work this. I need management.
Well, I can't be a manager, but I can definitely be a spokesperson. So after I beat you, I can continue advertising your book.
Oh, you'll be an influencer for me. Okay.
Oh, that sounds even cooler.
So I'll sell this to you for 1 gold. Wait, do a diplomacy check to see if Argyle even wants you as an influencer. Because you are this gangly goth teen with a disgusting worm wrapped around you.
Well, first of all, I'm wearing really cool baggy. I bet other teens at the mall, if they saw me, would be like, "Oh, that kid's cool."
Oh yes, that very important
know,
mall
what?
goth demographic
For the kids these days.
for the kids these days. I mean, mall goth to vampire is a pretty direct
yeah,
pipeline.
You are
That
my
pipeline.
torrid. Yeah.
So can you roll a
What's it called again?
either a diplomacy or persuasion?
Diplomacy. I don't think we have persuasion. That's the word I was looking for. I couldn't find it. Okay. A 7.
Ah!
I rolled a 2.
You could buy it for 1 gold, and maybe Keep it to yourself.
Okay, wait, let me look at my inventory. Where is my inventory? Okay, that's 1 gold for 2 books.
No. 1 gold for 1 book.
Yeah?
So 2 gold for 2 books. It really should be more though. There's
Why'd
a lot
you
of
up
good
the price?
spells.
You said 10 silver.
I never said 10 silver. I never said 10 silver. I said 50 silver.
Oh, you did say.
Okay, so 1 gold for 2 books.
No, I originally said 50 silver, but that's what I was thinking. You could be an influencer, but I think your skills will be better somewhere else. Maybe in warehouse management down the line, but influencer.
How do I do this? I guess I'm gonna do minus. Oh, there it is. Okay. Fine. Actually, 50 silver is 5 gold, so you're right. It is cheaper. Remove 2 coins. Okay.
All right,
Done
so
and done.
I am going to. So this book is going to be represented in your inventory a little differently because I'm going to put the spells that you can learn from this book.
Oh boy.
As different like pages because because you get to do that. So let's see. Occult. I'm gonna say first and second letter. Okay, so these are the things that you can learn. Here you learn alarm. You can learn alarm, I should say. Let's see. Nudge the odds. Message rune. Lucky number. Impart empathy. And then there's one that I really want you to have. I don't know if I can find it right now. Calm emotions. And then there's one that's like, I don't know why I can't find it. There's one that's like inspiring something. Infectious enthusiasm. There we go. So you now have those scrolls
Okay.
there. So alarm, nudge the odds, message rune, lucky number, impart empathy, calm emotions, and infectious enthusiasm. All things have very much helped me make my life easier.
There's a lot of feelings in this book.
I have a lot of feelings myself. It gets lonely as a vampire who's not a villain and has many undead thralls. I don't have undead thralls under my command.
Oh, not yet. But you can.
All I have is my little kitty cat. He holds up a kitty cat.
Maybe.
And it hisses at you.
Is it an undead kitty cat?
No. But I don't know if I want to give it immortal life. And she hisses again. And then she says, "You'll give me immortal life soon." It's
I heard it?
Yeah, this cat talks.
Is it a familiar?
Mm-hmm. And she goes, "Why are you talking to these assholes? You already sold them the book." It's like, oh no! Don't talk to my customers like this. And she goes like, she starts hissing some more, and he's like, sorry, I need to go. And he carries the cat away and into his bedroom where his coffin is laid.
Well, he seemed like a good guy.
He seems like a real character.
Everyone's a character on this ship.
Shall we see if we can find anything else, or talk to the others and talk about who we found?
Yeah, we're gonna go keep. Yeah.
Well,
Proceeding.
as you guys are having that conversation, you, Rena and Seven, find Portia, Elaine. I almost said Portia de Rossi. Portia, Elaine, Ivory looking at the moonlight at night, away from her ward.
Rena gives Seven a look like, I'll back you up in a fight. Like.
Be cool. Be cool.
Be cool. Be cool. We'll be cool. This is all again communicated through eye contact. Do to her. That is communicated.
Yeah. So we'll just like approach, and I'll just be like, Portia.
Do not move within 5 feet of me. And her arm turns into a sword, like a katana that white lightning electrocutes on it.
Can
You don't have a lot of. You don't have a lot of friends, do you? Like.
No.
Do it.
Yeah.
She's gonna walk 5 feet. I don't know. She's feeling spicy.
Rita.
She doesn't.
She doesn't.
But she's not like threatening. She's just kind of like, well, we're hanging out, looking at the moon with you.
Portia tries to swipe at you with her katana. I warned you! And you're able to dodge out of the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll
I'm just like, hey! Whoa!
I warned your friend.
Well, why all the aggression? We're just two people taking a walk. I mean, you should really work on your manners, because you're giving machine, android, automatons, you're giving everybody a bad rep here.
It doesn't matter about my rep. Only the safety of Mr. F.
Who's not even here? Where is the person you're supposed to be protecting? I don't see him. He's not within 5 feet of you.
He's protected. I'm watching the entrance to his door right now.
watching, but you were looking out. I wanted to look out into the ocean with you, but Brina does not look like she wants to look out. In fact, she's like to go away from the anyways, but you're not even near the door.
I can jump up there at any moment.
Ooh, do it.
I don't have to entertain you.
Okay.
I don't need to prove anything to either of you.
What were you looking at?
She doesn't say anything.
Oh, come on. You can tell me.
Okay, can you do... And Rena could do the help action for this as well. Do a persuasion or...
How do I help? Is it something that I'm just like helping? Like,
yeah, let me get the specifics for help. What's the help action?
Well, he does that. Rita yells to Seven, You should offer her a pancake. Maybe she's never had a pancake before.
They're my pancakes.
You're like, no.
Yeah, about that.
Fair enough. You don't want to.
Not happening.
Let's see. I think it's okay. Aid. It will be the aid reaction, and I'll drag and drop this to all of your character sheets.
Oh, you know what? I think you've done. Yeah, you've done this before, so.
Oh, okay. No worries. You try to help your ally with a task. To use this reaction, you must first prepare to help, usually by using an action during your turn. And then let me know how you're helping. And then we'll roll for it.
Rena is... Honestly, she's going to kind of disengage. She was being a little bit saucy, but she's like, you know, we are just here to do security as well. Like, that is what we want to do. Like, we're on the same side. We don't want Mr. F getting hurt. We're here to... So she's kind of back in 7 up there.
Oh, sorry.
Mr.
Okay, sorry. Okay, can you roll for persuasion?
16.
All right, 16. And then Rena, can you roll for persuasion as well?
Yes, it is. On the front page. Nope.
Or diplomacy, I should say, sorry.
Okay. Oh, good. We're the best to be doing this.
So, this is a high diplomacy check here. It was like a 25. And the fact that you critically failed makes it a 15, so you both critically failed.
TBH, Rena did like straight up get in her like 5-foot radius. Like it's like she was doing a good job.
Oh yeah. So Rena gets up into her business. Seven's being really antagonistic from the jump, and Portia's like, "You're just trying to find out more information to sabotage or get close to assassinate. Are you assassins?"
We're security. We're security.
Exactly what an assassin would say. I've had to deal with security in lieu of assassins before.
I don't think I could be sneaky to save my life.
Or you're sneaky enough to make me believe that. I don't trust you! And then she does the jump. You know what? I'll roll for that. I don't trust you! She tries to jump, but she slow jumps in a way that the ship moves and she falls into the water.
Oh shit!
We should help her.
Alright, I got my. Can I like try to jump in, grab her, and then use my grappling gun to pull us out?
Absolutely.
Wait, isn't this just karma though? Isn't she the one that threw you in the water?
Yes, but like I'm like, what if I could make friends with this really rude machine and show her my ways?
Rita just doesn't want, like, Rita was just being saucy.
So what would I roll for that? Like an acrobatics?
That'll be an acrobatics. And
Okay.
as she's like in the water, like her sword is still electrocuted, so she's electrocuting the water, and you see fish start to like float up to the top.
$1.
Oh
my god.
But with a 27, you're able to jump and you don't go into the water. You're with one hand you shoot the grappling hook on the edge of the boat, and you grab her by her non-sword hand, and your grapple gun like retracts, and you're able to get back onto the ship. No problem. You critically
What was the
succeeded.
original diplomacy check for? Wasn't it to have her jump?
No, it was like to be like, oh, we can have a conversation. I'm a nice guy.
Oh, okay.
It just like didn't work.
I thought you how crit failed. She did it anyway.
Yeah, she really fucked up her roll. At least Portia did. So she's back up. She's like, you saved me.
Now, would an assassin do that?
No,
Oh my
but when you
God.
say it like that, yes.
yeah. No,
Look, I think we just got off on the wrong foot.
Mm.
You pushed me in the water, I got you out of the water. I feel like we're pretty even, you know?
Yes. Not even. I guess I do owe you a boon since I don't know how to swim. God, you're
Could've
just
been
gonna
really
use this
bad.
against me.
Look, I won't tell anybody that you did that.
Fine. But what is
Okay.
your angle?
No angle. I'm not, as people who are here to protect passengers, I don't think it would be very good for us to just let you drown. That doesn't sit well with me.
All right. All right.
So, I was just doing my security rounds. Have you seen anything unusual? How is everything? Are you good? Is everything good? You good?
No one's ever asked me that before. How do people usually answer?
Just with the truth, I guess.
Oh. Well, my systems are all optimal, but, other than that... So yes, my systems are all optimal, so I am ready for any attack or danger, so yes, I am good.
That's best case scenario. That's what we like to hear.
Yes.
Okay.
Do a perception insighty check, the two of ya.
$24.
Okay. She's holding back something. She's not telling the whole truth. Possibly a lie by omission.
I'm just gonna look intensely into her little glowing eye thing, because that's as close as I can get to eye contact. Just intense eye contact. Just are you sure everything is okay?
Well, I mean, she pulls out her sword and electrocutes it again. My sword is working, and what wouldn't be okay? I mean,
how is your emotional state?
Emotional state. There we go. She jumps. But this time she's actually able to land in the captain's quarters, and she opens the window and climbs her way through, and she says, "Peanut butter gravy." And he's like, "Where were you?" And she's like, "Sorry, Mr. F, it won't happen again." And they shut the window.
Peanut butter gravy.
That's their it's me code.
Peanut butter gravy.
Love it. Love it.
That's what I came up with just at the moment. And that's what I came up with. Maybe because I'm really craving some pad thai or something, but yep, peanut butter gravy.
I guess that's the peanut butter gravy. I was like, what is peanut butter gravy?
I was thinking jelly, purple daddy kind of thing. There's peanut butter gravy, jelly. Anyways.
Peanut butter gravy.
You're really in the sandwich condiment mood today.
I really am. I'm a little hungry right now. That's probably why. So yeah, you guys all go back to your... Well, who's doing the night shift? Who's doing the night shift? Because you guys all have to rest at different...
I'd be happy to...
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
I assume Malingu... Wait, I don't know, right? Is that how it works? Malingu, you don't need to actually sleep, right?
I don't need to actually sleep. I just need a couple of hours in the sun in the morning.
Yeah, then, I mean...
Okay. Well, sleep hygiene is very important for children, so I'm going to bed.
And clearly Rena has had a couple because she was a little bit saucy.
Yeah.
Do you guys...
Looks like the android and the rock are taking the night shift, or are you sleeping?
She's gonna sleep unless you'll need it. Unless you need her.
I'm good.
I'm really puzzled about the peanut butter gravy. That one's gonna keep me up for a while anyway, so I'll help you out with some of the night shift before I turn in.
Good.
For sure. 1 second. So you know what time it is.
Someone's gonna die.
No.
Oh, and my dream.
Your
Oh.
dream.
Someone's gonna die.
Oh no. Let's see. Let me pull up my notes for this. All right. And let me get the soundtrack pumping. Let's see. Mystery. Creepy. There we go. Do you hear it?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I hear it.
Oh, I don't know yet.
Do you have the
but
tab
I'm sure.
muted? Maybe?
I heard the other music, but I don't hear this music. Oh, there it is.
It's very
Oh,
soft.
here. Right.
Got
I
it.
hear it now. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Just to get the
Oh, it's a
vibe.
soft one. I remember some. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, here I go again.
Yep, we
gotta
found
do
yourself in the
everything I
realm
know
of
what to do.
shadow and darkness. You see a giant version of yourself and all of your little friends going, come on, yeah! Mulder,
ignoring it
Mulder,
this time.
Mulder. What?
I'm thinking to myself that I should have. It seemed like Samantha knew what was up with this maze, or whatever. That it's commonplace. I should have talked to that vampire who also had a familiar. But you know, I don't because I'm stupid. And I go
Well.
forward,
Mm-hmm.
and then I remember I went left and then right. So I guess I will go forward again.
You're good.
Oh. Yay! Alright. I always go left. You always follow the left wall.
Mm.
So I will go left this time.
You fall into an infinite abyss.
God damn.
They're like, but you made progress!
Yay!
And you wake back up in the morning. Malenko and Captain Sham, can you guys do a fortitude? Wait, well, okay, so Sam, do androids need to sleep?
So I haven't been able to find out either way on the Pathfinder. I've been looking. I don't know.
You tell me.
Okay, let's say that I sporadically need sleep. Like, I gotta take a long rest every couple of days, but I could probably go a few days without a long rest.
Okay, for sure. Sorry, my sunscreen is getting in my eye.
I hate when that happens.
It happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
And I think it's anyway. So you see me rubbing my eye and like crying a little bit. That's why.
Mhm.
So you wake up. It's morning. Neither of our night watch people need to sleep, so I don't need to roll a fortitude saving throw. It's morning, and let's do a 10-minute break because I use the restroom. So.
Mm.
Let's do a 5-10 minute break and then we'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Later, chat.
La, la, la. And we didn't have sound. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you. Oh God. All right. Yes, Malinku.
Mr. F.
Oh yes, you're looking around. You don't really notice anything. If you go into the captain's wheel place, you see Captain J Mousefriend. And I'm assuming you're doing your rounds with Seven, or are you guys splitting up and doing them separately?
I think it makes sense that we would kind of split up because like we could do the upper decks and the lower decks at the same time.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So Melinda, you find Captain J Mousefriend at the captain's wheel, and he's just oh, hello there. Good evening to you as well. How are you doing? How's the ship?
The ship seems to be in good order. How are things with our guest of honor? Good. You know, he's in my room, very comfortable. I hope, and he's a big ticket spender, and oh yeah, he's lying about something.
Yeah, and everything's great. Everything's tip top, but excuse me, I can't really talk so loud because he's in the next room, so I have to keep everything to a whisper for him.
If there was one part of the ship that you think that we should be giving extra security, where would that be?
Well, all of the passengers are on equal footing here on my ship, or at least if that's what things would be. But I think what you're doing is splitting up and perusing the decks is exactly what's needed. So thank you so much, Malinku. Truly.
You're welcome.
And the door opens and Portia walks in. She's like, "You are speaking too loud for my master's liking. Quiet down." She shuts the door. Okay. I think this is the quietest I can speak. I don't want to upset Mr. F.
Mr. F.
You back out and close the door. Other than that, you don't really notice anything else that's too auspicious. But it's the next day. We all wake up, rise and shine. Your titmouse squeaks and twitters. And I assume you tube more things into its mouth.
I do. Squirt. Question. Were there 3 eggs or just 1?
3 eggs, but only one of them hatched so far.
Okay.
So this is the big sibling.
Yeah.
The oldest of the bunch.
I'm gonna resume my morning ritual on the bow of the ship.
And again, you see Lord Dijon staring out into the river. And he looks over at you. He's like, "Are you going to do that every morning?"
Yeah. I am. However, will you be here every morning? Seems that these wooded lands are something that you are looking at longingly.
What do you know? What's your angle?
I don't know anything. But it's pretty obvious that you know something about that land there.
I know everything about these lands. Do you know who I am?
No, sir, I don't.
Well, let's keep it that way, shall we? He starts to
You
walk
must be in the
away.
military.
He stops.
Because only a military man would say that.
I forgot what I said. I probably said something very military. Yes, I am. Very decorated, in fact. Not really someone you should speak out of turn with, as you have.
I'm not a soldier in your army.
No, that's for sure.
Well, it's nice to know that there's someone else with combat training.
And you have combat training, it seems?
I do.
Yeah? What's your preferred weapon? What do you do?
My preferred weapon is a bit beyond this realm.
Oh, beyond this realm. Okay.
But I also have a bird. I also have a bird. And the little naked head comes out.
Yes, that's you sure do. You sure do. Sneers
Squirt,
at
squirt.
you. Squirt, squirt. Oh. Is that? Yeah. And he continues to walk away, disgusted by the mashed up food mixed with earwax. And that ends
What's
that
everybody else doing?
little via. Yeah, what is everyone else doing? What's everyone else up to?
I think I want to go try to find some breakfast. And I'm just like, I'm just very absentmindedly just over and over again going, peanut butter gravy.
Are you going into the cafeteria kitchen, or are you going to the first class kitchen?
Where do you guys want to come to?
Rita will come too.
If you're constantly saying peanut butter gravy, I am kind of hungry, but also looking for that jam guy. Just subconsciously. Oh yeah.
I guess like cafeteria too, because we've been to the fine dining. Maybe cafeteria.
Yeah, let's just go to the cafeteria.
For sure. You guys are eating soup.
Good soup.
Beef stew.
For
Soup
breakfast.
is kind of like a gravy. Sure.
It'd be better if it was pancakes, but that's fine.
And Malinku, are you joining?
Yeah, I'll join them.
Let's get the whole fam in on here.
I'm just gonna say, Seven, you know what to do.
So guys, like I don't even skip a beat. This is not weird for me. If I were to ask you about your emotional state in a very pointed way, and you were to respond peanut butter gravy in the context of being on this boat, what would that mean? I'm not very emotionally aware. I don't really get other people. What does that mean?
They're saying everything's all gravy, like a gravy bowl.
But the peanut butter, that's sticky, which means sticky situation.
Anybody want a peanut?
Scully
Brown
like
isn't
bars up a
emotion.
You to
peanut.
have a follow-up conversation about this?
This individual isn't alone or free to speak.
Oh. What does that mean? You're talking about that robot, Wolf?
Because brown isn't an emotion.
It can be.
It can be, yeah.
What emotion is brown?
And then you see Spencer go, poop.
Bro,
But I guess in the
Poop-y.
context, I remember Seven, the context from last night. I don't think it was.
I don't think automatons have any type
That's
of
what I'm
waste
saying.
disposal system. I don't think they do.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
perplexing. I tend to lie about my emotional state for sure, but I wouldn't say peanut butter gravy.
I don't think that she was lying.
That's what I'm saying. Is I don't know what it means, but that's it.
It'll be a mystery that we have to work on then. Peanut butter
Peanut butter.
gravy.
PBG. PG.
Pretty jumpy grape?
Brown. Sticky.
Purple.
Purple, and then J.
There's a
Wait, no, wait.
conspiracy.
Daddy
Sorry,
Perp
D.
jumps into the room. Purple?
Oh.
No, not you.
He backs out.
Wait.
No, wait.
Rolling
Dad,
just
you know
stands up and said, I
Sir.
told you to get out of here.
No, come back.
Do you know what peanut butter gravy means?
Peanut butter gravy?
Does peanut butter and gravy sort of look like Dijon? I don't know what Dijon looks like.
Dijon's pretty yellow.
Shit.
It's kind of mustard.
That is what peanut butter gravy looks like. Poop.
They're both condiments. Dijon is a condiment.
Oh.
Not purple though. Bye.
Wait, no, wait. Hey, Mr. Purple. Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah, yes.
What brings you on this ship? We've been asking everybody.
I am going to the Absalom to get purple things. The most
Oh.
purple thing imaginable.
Which is
How are you gonna get that?
I'll know it when I see it.
Oh.
And
Seems like
then,
everybody's going to that tournament. Not you? Is
no.
it a purple tournament?
Is it? Then I shall join. I need to decide on an accent for this guy, that's for sure.
I was really
'Cause
thinking
it's-
that
It's better that he doesn't have one. It's
Okay.
better that he
just all
doesn't have
I thought you were just going to be doing a whisper voice because this is Daddy and
No.
he's Daddy.
No, this
Jam.
is. I know. I realized just now that I call him Daddy Perp 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 Perp, and then he was eating jam. But this is not the Daddy Jam character. Arjan can exist in this universe, but it is not this character. But Daddy Perp goes, "I will do anything," and he gets super close to Rena, and he goes, "I'll do anything to secure purple," and then he turns intensely to everyone else, "Anything!"
I don't have anything purple.
I would say I don't have anything purple, but if I see anything, I'll let you know.
You know how you make purple?
Malingu just turns his face a brilliant set of purple stars, whizzing all around.
Do a reflex check.
You're gonna make him jump out your face again. Uh-huh.
He's gonna try to steal your face.
He bounces off your orb again. He's like, "I hate you! I hate you!" Why would you do this to me? Why? And he gets up on the table and gets in your face, pointing with his little jam-stained hands, sticky little grubby fingers.
Sticky.
I look at him and I'm like,
Peanut
you
butter.
need to learn how to not jump at people's faces.
Not your face. Purple stars. Purple stars.
Malingu gets up, and starts walking towards the door.
Rena will follow. Purple guy is not her fave.
He's weird.
You both start walking out.
I want to go check the fine dining hall at this point.
Oh, yeah, Rena's definitely going with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Who else is eating breakfast right now?
For sure. one moment.
I gotta
Before we get
imagine
to
that's a
there,
fun dynamic.
Ralphie, Spencer, Mulder, and Seven are still with Daddy Perp. As he's still on the table and he's just fuming. He's like panting. He's like,
Yeah, I don't think that what he did was very fair to you. It's a little rude.
So rude. Why would you show?
What are your feelings about peanut butter and gravy? When I say those words, what feelings do they evoke?
Not purple.
Not purple. Okay.
Those are the feelings.
What kind of feelings?
Absence, emptiness, despair. Purple.
Purple?
Is everything. It's not purple.
Interesting. And when did this fixation with purple start?
Yes. I was just a mere child. A mere gnome's child. Trying to find my purpose. At a young age, you see, I started getting the blanching. Do you know what that is?
Absolutely not.
All gnomes must have an interest, a passion, a goal in life to constantly strive for. And if they don't, their bodies slowly become stone, but not purple stone. And one day, I was at a parade. Beautiful confetti flying around, but I was stuck in my mother's apartment looking at it from the 3rd floor, a not purple floor. I was wheelchair bound at the time because my legs had atrophied into stone, because I did not have my purpose. But then, in the parade, a beautiful ribbon dancer, whose name I do not remember, the ribbon purple. And that's when I knew. Purple. Yes, purple. And my legs suddenly became unstonified. And now I must complete my collection.
That is
Why didn't you just become
story.
obsessed with that dancer instead of the color?
And he runs out.
We broke him.
We've been breaking a lot of people on this boat. I think we are the murderers.
Are we the baddies?
Spencer goes, honey.
Spencer, you got anything in there? You got anything in there about peanut butter and gravy?
He repeats verbatim right back at you. Peanut butter and gravy?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, wait, I love peanut butter. Oh, and Ralphie starts like wiggling his tail like, add that to the list, Spencer. We need to have this peanut butter gravy that Seven keeps talking about at the wedding. We need a whole boat of it.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. Oh, did I say something?
No, I'm stuck up here. I'm not gonna be a very good dining companion.
Oh, okay. Bye, girl. Spencer says, as you exit, and it's just Mulder and these two as they're just like chatting and talking about like where the gravy boat would be and if it should be the one that like reads their vows, but then they realize that like the gravy boat can't really read vows because it's just like a boat of gravy. Maybe like a fountain. Do you help them out at all in their like wedding planning?
Oh, you're muted.
You're muted!
I
oh,
slowly
okay.
just kind of walk out. I am muted. Not anymore.
you walk out and they're poor guys. So we head over to Malingu and Verena, who see Lord Dijon and Samantha in a very tense situation, and she's standing like laughing at him as you walk in. Oh, look, it's our friends, Rena, Rockstone, and Malingu.
Good
It's
morning.
our friends.
Oh,
You guys.
yes, me, Samantha Brimstone, PR. And this is Lord Dijon. He's like, why are you telling them my name? She's like, oh, are you on secret business?
Well, are you Lord Dijon on secret business?
So none of your business. It's secret. And she's like, oh, gotcha.
What are they serving for breakfast in this fine dining room, first class dining room?
Croissants.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's it.
Mimosas?
No.
Did either of you have the chance of meeting the vampire last night?
Oh God, what a bore. None of his spells caused any pain. Like, who needs it? Am I right? So, he kept on going on and on about signing a contract with me, but baby, there's nothing to sign. What am I getting out of it?
He can cause emotional pain.
Are you there?
No, I'm just saying.
Are you there?
Are you? I mean, you could, if you'd like. If you guys like to be, you can walk in the room anytime you want. She's like, so I just had to, I just teleported away from him. Do not tell him. Just don't bring me up with him.
You got it.
But we can talk about Lord Dijon and his secret business. She's like, no, we can't. She's like, I don't know why I wouldn't. Either I can tell them, or you can tell them, Lord Dijon. He's like, what? Why would you even tell them? Because I like to fuck around, and you found out.
Well, we really shouldn't keep secrets on a boat this small, should we?
Exactly.
So what is happening?
He walks out. He tries to
Right
walk
into
out.
7?
I mean, Seven, are you and Mulder heading up to this room?
Yeah, I could cross paths.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just kind
sure.
of like absently patrolling while I'm thinking out this gravy problem.
Yeah, you patrolling and you see Lord Dijon step out. And she goes, I guess I'll tell them everything. And he goes, there's nothing to say. It's just a business deal I've had, and it's all above board, and there's nothing to talk about.
No, there's nothing to talk about. Just say the thing. Maybe it's not a big deal.
Well,
Is it a big deal?
Malingu from afar. It sounds like a big deal.
oh, it's very much a big deal. He goes, fine.
Kevin, is this guy the color of peanut butter gravy?
I don't know.
No. He's wearing like a long silk cloak with a very impressive like moose horned accoutrement on his shoulders. He has like dark brown skin, and like long black flowy hair that just catches in the wind beautifully, and glowing yellow eyes. He goes, I'm just here on business. I'm just here to supplement my armies with some of the technology that a certain person on this ship contains. Oh, is that
Mr.
person?
F?
Mr. F.
Yes.
Maybe so. And she's like,
Is
oh.
it the automaton?
No,
Oh.
it should be Mr. F. He's the arms dealer.
Yes, but what are you trading for that information though?
I've got smutty books.
Oh, Your books
That's
don't
a good
hold a
resource to
candle
trade.
to the books I can find in hell, let me tell you that. Have you ever heard of Arogoro?
Mental note.
Because if you got any of that, then yes, I will read that, but I'm talking about the trade that Lord Dijon has to do to get some of that technological information. And I'm willing to bet everything that it's some things that the other lords of Kyonin aren't very happy to be traded out to third parties. Am I right? And Lord Dijon goes, and he tries to, like, walk towards his room, but Seven and Mulder are blocking the way, and he pulls out his really fancy bow, and he goes, "Get out of my way!"
I'm just gonna like pull out my very large sword and just be like, if this is the game you want to play, we can play it, but like we don't have to get nasty.
Yeah, hey. We're the security team here.
Then you should allow me to go back to my room.
You pulled out your weapon first, man.
You're in my way. Get out of my way. I am the Lord. I am one of the 12 lords of Kyonin, and I should not be treated this way.
And I'm an android. I don't deserve to be treated this way either. Just say please. Damn. Rude.
Or go
Everybody's
around.
so rude.
Jeez.
He starts.
He starts to go around.
I guess he has to. Yeah, he starts to go around.
As he tries out, like, wow.
Can you do an athletics check for me if you're gonna block his way?
Who?
For Mulder, who's actively
Mulder?
blocking his way.
Not actively. I'm like actively, but trying to make it like, oh, awkward. No way.
Because if you don't get out of my way, I've got an arcane arrow right to the Australian now. I have.
Alright.
Oh, nar.
You call that annoy?
You
I
put
have.
one hair on that child's head, and I swear to God, I will split you in half.
It wouldn't be. I wouldn't be touching it. My arcane arrows would.
Don't you know what I mean?
Is he just standing there making arrow sounds?
No, he isn't, but the arrows do. Yeah, he picks up an arrow. He picks up an arrow and goes like. No, he doesn't do that. No, he shoots up an arrow, and it's like he's able to guide the arrow like a homing missile in the air, and like there's a glittery train around it, and he goes, "This can go right through your skull if you don't get out of my way."
Did you just shoot an arrow in the air? It's gonna hit anyone. What's wrong with you?
That's what you think. Foolish girl! That's what you think. And Samantha goes, "I'd step out of the way of that arrow. Out of the way of that lord, if I were you."
Can I just like push him in the water? Like, are we like by the railing?
No, I mean you're very strong. But you know that as a lord of one of the biggest elvish militaries of Galarian.
I mean, it's not a
Probably
war
not a good
crime.
idea.
I just think he needs to cool off.
But I mean, would he see it as a war crime?
Then he needs to get something out of his ass because he needs to relax.
I mean, some people put things. Samantha goes. Some people put things in their ass to relax. Or...
But he isn't, I can tell. He's up, like, he's wound a little too tight. Is all I'm saying.
Sure is.
She's saying you're constipated. You need some fiber.
He needs to peanut butter gravy.
What does that mean?
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. And then he walks past and goes into his room.
Everybody on the ship is
Does
extremely
the
uppity. I'm just not
arrow
down.
finally land?
As he walks past, the arrow goes back into his arrow holster.
Wow,
Fuck that guy.
that's fancy.
Oh,
It's
so
like that
fancy.
thing in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I haven't. Wait, which one? I don't know, but
Flying arrow.
I don't. I haven't watched the second one. But I did like the first one. But anyway. So yeah, they walk off, and Samantha's just sitting there like, time for a cocktail. Am I right?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
She teleports one in front of you, but you see in the glass it's just lava.
Can you do one with gin?
Well, it depends. What am I getting out of this?
Oh my gosh, lady.
She snaps, and then there's like
Oh
a
my
whole.
gosh, lady.
She snaps, and you realize there's a whole like contract, a scroll.
Oh
She's
my
like,
gosh.
we can easily draft something up, and I can give you
what does
powers
it say?
beyond
Like,
your
what does she
wildest.
want me to give her?
Oh,
Gin?
your soul.
Okay.
But in return, you would get like powers. You would get a new subclass.
Oh.
I mean,
I'll
having a
ask
good
for
time.
gin. Yeah.
And I would give you that. And then at the very end, it's like, and you would get that beverage.
You would get.
There's a rider on that contract.
Oh yeah. What's that gonna?
She's thinking about it. Rena's thinking about it.
Rena looks at it, but she doesn't sign it.
You know
Not
what,
just
I
for
could,
gin.
I could really use a drink too. Do you want to go like try to find a bar or?
Let's do that. I think that there's plenty of alcohol in here that I don't have to sign my soul away. But
You're lost. And then she teleports away. And then you see some like half, like it's all skinny girl. It's all there's this ship is being sponsored by Bethany Frankel, pretty
oh
much.
god.
I think I'm gonna go check the engine room. What's happening in the engine room?
As you go down to the engine room, you see that Captain Mouse Friend is shoveling coal into the engine. And he's
This
like,
poor guy.
he's like,
Oh
Wait,
my.
is he doing it in the coal thingy? He wouldn't be doing it in the coal thingy. Would he be like fixing something in there?
yes,
right?
he's fixing something in the engine room. Thank you very much. Yeah, he's fixing something just like that, and he's like muttering to himself like, that Mr. F, he's such an asshole. I can't believe he made me move out of my own room and just and you see he puts his little like mouse paws to his face and he starts crying.
Oh, I walk up to him and I try to console him.
Oh, hi, Milingu.
Oh, hello.
Thank
Just checking the engine room. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Is it safe to talk here?
Why wouldn't it be safe? I'm here with one of my security detail.
Who's there?
What? You?
You.
Did you forget our deal?
No, no. What's wrong with the engine? Did you get it fixed?
Yeah, yes. It's just a little maintenance. Nothing too big.
What's wrong with Mr. F?
Oh, nothing's wrong with Mr. F. Did someone tell you something's wrong with Mr. F? Is something wrong with Mr.
No.
F? Oh
You were
God.
crying because of Mr. F.
No, I'm not. Oh, Malika, you see through me like a piece of cellophane in the daylight. Oh, I'm just. Your rocky
He brings
body
him
is
in
oddly
and starts
comforting to
hugging
hold.
him.
And he like wraps his little like mouse friend arms. I've just been so stressed out this week. And he's been so mean and demanding. I've had to do everything on the ship, and he comes up with the stupidest things for me to get for him, and I just can't.
I have an idea.
Yes.
I have an idea. Why don't we take someone from our team and put them on detail for Mr. F so that you can focus on running the ship and they can take care of all of Mr. F's wants.
Mr. F.
Sorry, I had to catch up. Well, that would be great, but... Oh, 1 second, I need to grab the door.
So in a pause, who do we think we should put with Mr. F?
I volunteer for tribute.
Oh,
I was gonna say that, but
because you want that peanut butter.
I would need to get closer to Portia so I can understand this peanut butter gravy situation.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, all right, Captain. I'm gonna go back to the security team, and I will send the person we think is going to do best dealing with Mr. F for you, so that we can pull down your stress level.
Mr. F.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh, I'm so sad. Thank you so much. And he cries in your arms a little longer. You made a friend in Jane Mouse friend.
Yay!
It's like the first passenger we made friends with.
Yeah, fuck everyone.
Aww.
No.
I am the friend maker of the group,
Yeah.
just putting it out there.
Yeah, I think you're the only one with like a positive charisma modifier.
Yeah. Is that...
I mean, I feel like I'm making friends. Even though you're in bed. I like that vampire guy.
And you like Samantha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna go find everyone, and I'm going to assume that because they were coming out of this, they'll see me on the like crossover of those stairs going up and down to like the outside of the engine room on the level down here.
Wait, can you ping again?
I think everyone would come find me, right? Okay.
Like over here.
Under the stairway?
I don't know where. Okay, somewhere. I win.
So you're saying
You just fell into the river.
Well, yeah, but like outside of the engine room,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Ooh, that purple guy was scary.
I just point at him and he runs, scurries away.
Ah! And he shakes his fist at you as he does it.
Oh, of course he does, weirdo. All right, everybody, new plan. Mr. F has apparently been causing the captain a lot of problems. We need to send one of us to be a personal liaison of security and the ship to Mr. F.
Mr. F.
He won't trust me. He knows me.
Me, I'll go.
Yes,
I'll go.
yes, 7, yes. I think it should be you. However, you do come with a few risks. You know that, right?
Yes, I can't lie. And that's most of it.
All right. The captain is still in the engine room. Go in and tell him that you will be the new personal liaison to Mr. F.
Mr. F.
And then I want you to ensure that he introduces you to Mr. F.
Okie dokie.
Mr. F.
Sounds good. I will go be introduced to Mr. F.
Mr. F.
Okay.
Remember, sometimes lying isn't about what you say, but what you don't say.
Mhm.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
All right, so
I love 7 so much.
I just love you guys. I'm gonna take this a bit. We've all had I'm sure we all had shitty D&D groups, and it's so nice to have like a good one, and a great one at that. So I love you guys. So anyway, so we all, Ralphie and Spencer go. What we could do it.
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna do it.
Ralphie, Spencer, I want you two to be my deputies.
Oh!
Now that we're down 7, I'm gonna give both of you the first floor where all of our rooms are, and this second floor. So you need to watch the engine room, the kitchen, and the cafeteria. And if anything happens, as well as the coal thingy downstairs, if anything happens, you come and get me.
Spencer goes, I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. And they're kind of like dancing excitedly. And
if I come and catch you two making out anywhere, I'm gonna be real angry.
Well, that's not very sex positive.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be working. They're supposed to be working.
You better work. I was like, oh, okay. And Ralphie.
I'll relieve you guys tonight for the night shift. Scurry forth.
They do scurry. So they
With
go
that
on the road.
big ass swaying behind him too. With that corgi ass.
That
Wait,
corgi
wait.
ass.
Doesn't he have like assless chaps or something? No, he's just sorry. He has
You put that in your fanfic.
he has pants with a butt flap. That's what it was.
Yeah, pants with a butt flap.
Not assless chaps.
I'm imagining Rena, like when they get married, like she'll read like a speech and it'll just be fanfic.
Oh, but they'll be like for them. I'll like great like I'll say the
It's for their wedding
non-spicy
night.
bits, but then give them the spicy bits as like a gift.
That will work out perfect. I can't imagine. What would be wrong with that? So I'm assuming you're gonna tell Captain Mousefriend.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys
Captain?
head back in, and he's like, got himself together.
Good. This is 7. Our best warrior android. She will be taking care of all of Mr. F's needs for the rest of the voyage.
Mr. F.
That way
7.
you can focus on running the ship.
Do a diplomacy check, 7.
Shit.
Wait, she does or I do?
You can aid. I can say this is an aid action, so you could.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys can roll to see if you can add to the roll.
7.
Do we all roll diplomacy? Is that
Mhm.
13.
10?
Let me pull up the aid. I need to give it to. Okay, so the aid reaction. So I'm gonna say this is like a 15. So let's see. Oh, Rena. Oh no! You guys don't aid. And Captain goes, "Yeah, that's fitting nice and all, but I don't."
We need this to happen. Please use one of my hero points, please.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll help too then. I'll aid.
There we go.
There you go.
That's a +1, so 7's now at 8. Do you want to
Can I-
assist as
can
well,
I
Mulder?
spend
I'll also use a hero point.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, can I spend a hero?
Okay, so
Can
that
I
was
spend a
me
hero
now?
point to try
Oh,
to
I did
up
it.
my?
Yeah,
Can I spend a hero point to try to up my original roll?
yeah.
Okay, because we gotta make this work.
Yeah, we do.
Okay,
Oh.
I got a 10.
Oh.
We don't have...
20. Holy shit!
There you go.
hmm
What?
There you go.
20.
There we
So
go.
with the, let's see, that is a success +1. So 21, and then... Oh, okay. So he goes, oh, how lovely. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll be able to do everything that they ask.
Absolutely.
Righto. So just head on up and knock on the door and say peanut butter gravy, or else you might get killed.
Captain,
Oh.
Captain, I, Captain, I think it's better that you introduce Seven to our guest of honor, so that the lines of communication and the officiality of everything looks much better.
Yes, that's a very good idea. All right, righto, come Seven.
Yes.
And then, like, as Seven walks out, she goes, Rena goes, peanut butter gravy.
Belinka turns to him like, what's this peanut butter gravy everybody's talking about?
It's something that Ivory said in about emotions or something, or something.
You head up the stairs, past the captains. Roll a perception check.
24.
You see, as you're walking up, you pass Daddy Perp, outside the stairwell, and you see Captain Mousefriend go, "Oh, is everything okay, Mr. Perp?" And Daddy Perp goes, "Ah!" And then they jump off the boat and then slip under into the second deck. So they hop on and swing their way onto the second deck. They're very acrobatic.
Like a little grandma.
Well, that was different.
Oh, yes. Well, to be honest, please don't tell him, but he freaks me the fuck out. I really don't like anyone on my ship right now except you guys.
I mean, to be fair, neither do I so much.
Yeah, I mean, the vampire's okay.
I like everybody.
I have not met the vampire, so...
He's nice, but he's just going to, like, really push his book on you. And it's not really useful to anyone else but vampires.
Got it.
But, alright. Okay, so just watch as I do this. And he knocks on the door 3 times, like, in a triangle, and goes, "Peanut butter gravy!" And the door opens. For some reason, I didn't put a door, that's why. Let me...
Mr. F.
I will not forget. That's... I can be discreet. I will not say it to anyone else.
We said it to every single person on this boat. We're the killers.
I said I will not say it to anybody else. Not I have not said it to anybody else.
I'm just realizing the plot of this clue. Murder mystery is that we're the killers.
None of us guessed us.
M. Night Shyamalan.
I just go in, shut the door behind me. That is correct. I'm an android from Numeria. I'm currently with the Pathfinder Society on my way to Absalom to compete in a tournament with my friends. And we fell into an opportunity here to perform as security for the ship for the duration of the voyage. I don't know, but I'm capable of learning. I will get you pudding. What? Pistachio pudding. I will head to the kitchen and get you pistachio pudding. Is there anything else I can do for you? Newly made quilt. Got it. Got it. All right. Stash. Okay. Ah, shit. 12. Yes. I will go now. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to immediately go to the kitchen.
I hope you regurgitate some pistachios. And that's your pudding.
Oh, God.
Is there any feasible way that Seven runs into any of us at some point, or? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. We're patrolling.
I'm patrolling.
I'm patrolling. Absolutely.
I mean, are you really gonna evaluate a child, though? You know, you should just affirm that what they're doing is helpful.
Mulder is helpful. Always.
No, I'm patrolling. I'm just patrolling terribly. You know? It really is just me running through the decks, like getting into the shadows as much as possible and avoiding the sun.
How'd it go?
He needs pistachio pudding and a quilt, like a newly made quilt.
Oh.
I have no idea where I'm gonna get a quilt.
Well, besides reading, I like crochet, I knit, I embroider. I'm a millennial, so like, I do all the things.
Okay. So you'll be on quilt duty. I'm gonna go get pudding, whatever that is, and then also weird note. I saw some plans on a table. I don't know what they mean, but you remember Mr. Dijon, really like angry dude, and his bow that shoots with the arrow that goes. Well, on the table there were plans, the ballista, and that thing was on the front, and there was an arrow going, and I don't know what that means, but I have to go figure out what pudding is and make it pistachio. Bye.
Did y'all get any of it?
I guess. We're supposed to learn that?
Malingu turns to
What? What?
to Mulder and is like, "Is Wormy pretty good in ventilation shafts?"
Ooh, I bet so.
I know you
Yeah.
can dig, but I need you to go up and listen to what's being said in Mr. F's room.
Mr. F.
Mulder, do you think you two could glean more information on this schematic map?
Yeah, I think I can feed him some instructions. And I wink at the camera. I'm gonna feed him the book, I guess, and get some new spells. Yeah. I think what message allows us to talk to each other? Oh. Although I think that okay, well what about isn't that my spell? Oh my gosh, my baby. Yeah, wait, message is one of my spells. How does that work for him? Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Wait. Yeah. Wait, what is face familiar? Isn't that just like he goes ghostly? Does that work? Does he need to go through the vents? I just posted
Sorry,
it.
I'm trying to like
Familiar gains...
pull in things I know to get us information.
No, this is.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's allowing me to learn.
Work.
Okay.
That was such
Yeah,
a good
we can just
idea.
pay. Okay. Oh, he's smart. Scully's so smart.
wormy.
Mr. F.
Well, I'm so glad we sent Scully because I was actually gonna sneak in myself. Woo! Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Well,
Taking the stage on karaoke night takes
oh.
confidence.
What are they
It's
doing
hard to
today?
feel confident when you apply for a credit card. With Karma Confidence technology, you can be more confident in your chance of approval for a great credit card before you even apply. Create your own Karma with
Nope,
credit card.
I saw that name.
1 second. Fast Fashion and Femme, and we're gonna be watching the video for Femme today. And Dead Method, whose pronouns are he, him, Dead Method says, the music video for this is for the first single of my new era, Femme. It was a liberating experience to write about this aspect of myself and then to turn that emotion into a video. This was my first time working with a professional team on a music video.
Huh?
As always.
I'm so glad that we're the
Bye,
killers.
everybody.
How are we gonna find out? Bye, chat.